All right, Leo, this is I guess your second reading. You're reading with this deck for March. All right, get the overall sense that you've been going down the wrong direction. All right, you know that you've done something, you've made a choice that you shouldn't have made. You knew better. Something I think maybe told you not to do it, but maybe you were just so swept up in the times. Maybe you could have been lost. You could have been confused. You still might be lost. You still might be confused. I don't think you are. I think you're coming out of it. I really think you're coming out of it. I think at the bottom of the deck was the Devil reversed theme for you guys, or at least in the last reading. And we also have the King of Swords. I think some of y'all have been misguided. Maybe led astray by a false person or by someone you trusted, and come to find out maybe they weren't trustworthy. Maybe you just chose a path that just wasn't for you. Maybe it seemed easy for you guys at the time and you went along with it. But you see, the further and further you go down this path and the more that you continue on with this choice, the further and further away you are where you're supposed to be. And it's like this, the more you walk down the goddamn street, it's going to take you all the more longer to walk back home. And some of y'all might be coming to the realization of this, hopefully, finally. Your first card was the Four of Swords, clarified by the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and Temperance popped up. Sagittarius energy here. Some of y'all might have put an end to some kind of fun, all right? Maybe you were in a third-party situation. Maybe you were just having fun, living your life, doing your thing. And, maybe there's a connection. Maybe there's someone who you really care about in your life, but you paid attention to something else. And maybe that something else is the path that you went down that you shouldn't have. I kind of feel like that's coming to an end with the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And then with the essence of the Four of Swords of stopping something, of thinking, of reflecting, of seeing what your next move is. Because apparently this fun, and I almost called y'all Scorpio. Leo, it's like I think it ended for y'all a while ago. I think y'all been slowly seeing something, and you might be thinking of your way out of this. You're trying to maybe come up with some kind of victory plans. I really think you want to get out of this. But the Seven of Pentacles reversed, man. It's like you no longer are going to go down this path. You're no longer going to... It's like Seven of Pentacles is a card of perseverance. Is a card of being, a card of waiting, of being patient for something to be ready to, harvest. You've been patient for a situation, but now you're not. While maybe perhaps you were supposed to perhaps have been in this state of contemplation, I can't even talk. In this state of almost like of reverence, it feels very hermity. Ooh, yes, and underneath we do have the Hermit. I think some kind of inner reflection, all right? This pausing, you stop and you thinking of your next move. Going within and being by yourself, I think it's going to lead you to some kind of truth. I think you're going to see something. This is Virgo. Oh, man. Why is it so close? All right. Virgo energy here. Might be dealing with Virgo, maybe not. Might have Virgo in your chart, maybe not. Might be a Virgo. Modern astrology, but Vedic puts you as a Leo. So many things. But here we go. Yo, I'm so sorry I'm going crazy with these cards, but I think going in and doing some deep reflecting is going to show you the truth, the way out of a situation, okay? Also, the Moon came out right here. Because I really do believe that you know what you're supposed to do. I think you know what your path is. I think you know what your intuition is telling you. But for some reason, it's as if you almost, it's like you wanted to maybe ignore it, or you just kept wanting to have fun with the situation, or maybe something was just going really well for you, and maybe there's reasons why you don't want to get out of a situation that is really toxic for you. But I think something happened. with this shakeup, with the Temperance card here. I think something happened. Temperance is a card of healing, and in healing, that's some painful shit when you heal. Yes. So there could have been a fight. This Three of Swords right here. But there's been a shakeup in your life that's made you do some deep thinking. Perhaps of where you want to go in your life. Maybe some of y'all are dealing with a baby mama. Some of y'all might be, this might be you. This maybe your mom. I don't know who this person is to you. But I think your life will flourish once you go within. And there you will find the truth, the way, the path of what you need to do to get out of this confusion. And I think you're going to do it, Leo, because we have the Six of Wands here for victory, victorious. The King of Wands. Total Leo energy. This is my douchebag card. Leos, hey, just saying. You male Leos, I'm telling y'all. And it's not your fault. You were born that way. It's not. And if some of y'all seriously who are so arrogant and so conceited and so narcissistic, once y'all learn like this whatever life lesson, you're gonna be less of a dick. You're still gonna be a little bit of a dick, but I don't think quite as much. You might be a humble dick, but I'm just saying. But the Six of Wands here, this King of Swords. Wands. And then the Hierophant and Judgment with the Six of Swords. 6, 2 sixes. Oh, actually, 6 right here, too. Ooh, 6 of Wands and 6 of Pentacles reversed. And did I see that somewhere? I don't know. Anyways. 3 sixes. Huh. But I think you do this inner reflection. You see your problems for what it is. Maybe that you caused these problems by going down the wrong way. I just really think you guys, and I really hope that y'all do this reflection and think about the things that y'all have done. That this is why your life is the way it is at this moment, because the choices that you have made. And now that you're aware of this, what are you going to do? Hopefully this. 6 of Wands and King of Wands. Of claiming success and victory over this. Of no longer being lost. No longer being confused. The Hierophant and the Judgment. Of knowing the right thing to do. The righteous path to take. Again with the Hierophant. So some of this might be a spiritual journey for you guys. You might be finding religion or spirituality. Or maybe going to more traditional kind of life. But I think you might have maybe some kind of spiritual enlightenment or a spiritual rebirth. Maybe I get it. I don't know, man. Some of y'all might be. I really do. I feel very spiritual right here. Or just taking the higher path of knowing the right thing to do. And I see you guys moving on. You're stopping, you're reflecting, you're seeing which way to go, and I think you're going towards it. Towards maybe a new you, a leaf has been turned over, however that saying goes. 6 of Pentacles reversed. You're no longer going to give to things. You're no longer going to, the Empress with the 5 of Swords. You're not going to give your energy into feeding some kind of conflict. Ooh, perhaps even feeding some kind of ego. I'm telling you, this is my ego card. All the decks ever. This 5 of Swords is a very egoistic card. This dude, yeah, I won. I got all the swords. Y'all bow down to me, bitches, But it's like, no. Empress with the 5, it was with this, not going to entertain. We're not going to put my energy and effort, not going to give to a situation that's only going to make conflict. So maybe you might not be asking for anybody's forgiveness right now. But I see, at least you guys, I think you're not making the situation worse. I think you're not going to or if you do continue to go forward in this situation, this moon reverse, and if y'all don't do any of this, if y'all don't do any kind of reflection, if y'all don't learn some kind of lesson here, if y'all keep going down the same path that you're going down, You're only the conflict in your life, the battle of wills, your inner, your inner voice, your inner conscious. I think it's only going to lead you a place where it's only going to suck the life out of you. Do you understand? This is not a situation that is going to give to you or add to your life. It's only going to take from you. It's only going to make conflict grow in your life. And we end right here with the High Priestess with the World Saturn cord. But also an ending. And again, the intuition and the goddamn train. Some of y'all are seriously dealing with a Scorpio because the train always comes in Scorpio reading. Was there a train for y'all? Anyways, no. You guys know what to do. You might be being quiet, alright? You might be keeping, if I could see maybe if you are involved with someone, if y'all in a situation that y'all really can't get out of, I think you're coming up with with an answer, a solution to get out of a situation, but I think I might be keeping it to yourself. High Priestess in the World. It's like you're making a plan and you're keeping it to yourself. You're filling out a situation, trying to see how to end this, how to better this. And I think by one way of doing this is to not feed, you're not feeding the bears here. You're not feeding the negativity. You're not feeding a shitty situation. I think y'all are going to turn around. I don't think y'all are going to continue to walk down the path of the choice that you have made. Or if y'all do, it's just going to be more bullshit until y'all turn around, until y'all see something. It's been some bullshit with you guys. I don't know why. It's like Leo, y'all are it seems like the most stubborn out of all. I don't know if it's that Leo pride or what. But it just seems like y'all are just so resistant to, I don't know, to open up or to say something or to do something. But I think that might be changing. I don't see the Hangman, but I do kind of feel it. Like, y'all might be seeing something from a different perspective. I think something came and shook up your lives. I don't know what it was, but it needed to happen so y'all could get right back on track. So I guess this is kind of like a course correction kind of thing. If y'all do take a time out, and if y'all do some, again, like thinking, planning, self-reflection, going within and finding the truth, the way, the path of where you're supposed to go, I think y'all are going to be okay. But if you continue feeding this situation that's not good for you, where you're just going to get more of the same, guys, seriously. If you're not happy with where you're at, then do something about it. Oh my God, just do something about it. But I'm gonna be hopefully coming back to Leo before the end of March to see what the hell's going on with you guys, because, and Leo, this is not you. This might be someone in your energy, someone who maybe wants to come back, but they have to get rid of something first. Maybe your person is confused. I do have Pisces. I have Cancer. I saw Scorpio earlier. I have Taurus. I have Libra and Capricorn. Alright, guys. Talk to y'all soon.